Imagine yourself on a flight for the first time and suddenly four able young men hijack and take control of the plane, demanding justice for their stolen election. As a Nigerian on board, what will you do? I know, pray, because prayer is one thing that we always been doing and nothing has changed. Hello lovers of good movies, welcome back to my channel where I talk and I review movies. Please, if you are seeing the video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. If you are seeing my video again and you haven't subscribed in the past, please, I'm begging you, I beg, subscribe. And if you are previous subscriber and you've not been engaging on my content, I'm begging you, try to engage on my content. In today's review, I'll be talking about a movie, or shall I say I'll be reviewing a movie called Hijack 93, a Netflix original Nollywood movie that brings a forgotten chapter of Nigerian history. This movie is directed by Robert O. Peters and produced by Charles Okpaleke and Rogers Ofime. Hijack 93 tells the tales of a true life event of the 1993 Nigerian Airways hijackers, where four young men took over a flight to protest the annual June 12 presidential election. Their demand was simple. Their demand was just the resignation of the sworn-in president and the declaration of their mandate. Believe me, this review will be very short and it contains spoilers. But firstly, I will start off this review with the basic things that I like from this movie and things I do not enjoy, or things, let me say, things that are not so good to write home about. But starting off with the things that I enjoyed or that I like from this movie is the set of this movie. Particularly, Hijack 93 is interesting to me because of its settings, because I would say this is the first Nollywood movie that will be set entirely on a plane. Yeah, don't get me wrong, not that we don't have other movies in the past that are set on airplanes. Yes, we have like A Trip to Miami was on an airplane, Last Flight to Abuja, and so many more movies were set on airplane. But this particular movie, from 95% of this movie, was set on a airplane. This actually added an intense and unique atmosphere to the film. The limited space on this movie added a unique flavor and tension to the movie, which will keep you engaged throughout the movie. Another thing that I like from this movie is actually the performances of the actor. Yes, I won't dispute the fact that they all did amazingly well, and I would love to commend the classical performance of all the actors involved in this movie or in this film, starting off with Adamu Garuba. Yes, he's the lover boy from this movie. His role reminded me of what some of us did back then during the NSAS era. You know, we're in the middle of something serious and we're out there reasoning women. Well, it's not a bad thing though. Another person, Allison Emmanuel, he did wonderfully and outstanding job, and I think this is his first, I don't know, maybe this is his first movie because I've never seen any of his movie in the past, but I can't say this is first character as a lead role in a movie. And this is like a, and he actually outdone himself and he did amazingly well in the movie. Nnamdi Agbo and Akishola Oluwaseyi, their performances are so good and they bring in raw authentic energy to the movie, which showcasing desperation and determination of what they want, and which actually make them stand out with their performances in this movie. Isime, Sharon, ooja, and JEMIMA, osunde, John Dumelo, and iwara, they all did amazingly well and they deliver outstanding performance, which actually added a depth of emotion to the movie. I won't forget to mention Jessica Loraine as the interpreter on board. A portrayal of Mary in this film actually bringing an exceptional character and added a flavor compelling our presence in this film. However, even though the settings of this movie is good, yes, the actors, they did so well in this movie, but this movie actually have some shortcomings and some errors which actually make it so very look like a low budget movie. You know, in this movie there are unnecessary pacing and some scenes are just dragging unnecessary, which they are just trying to use to prolong the movie, just because the story, or let me say the event, was a very short event and they try to tweak and twist it just to make it so long, to the extent they cut it, and it's actually make it look so numb to me. Additionally, from this movie, the dialogue seems forced and lack a natural flow, of which it is needed to keep the audience engaged to make them enjoy the movie. Another thing from this movie that is not just it and actually makes the movie look so very poor is the cinematograph and the color grading that was averagely done. Yes, not that the color picture or the picture quality from this movie is bad, but it doesn't suit the movie because we are expected to. This movie was set back to year 1993, and everything we are expecting to be seen should be from the early 90s. With my little knowledge, I think 1993 is part of the early 90s years. Yes, but I can see they are giving us this vibe of the late 2019 vibe. So the color tone doesn't match what we are expected to see from this movie, because I can't imagine myself seeing in this particular movie when there was a particular flashback. I can't imagine myself seeing a blue DSTV. This actually, write it off, and so many other things, not to even talk of the makeups, or should I even talk of the attires. They all seem so recent. Here hostess, the attires look so modern, not from the 1993 Nigerian Airways cabin crew uniform. This actually make the movie so very numb, because this movie particularly lack attention to detail, and attention to detail is what actually drive movie or brings movie to the peak. Okay, Hijack 93 is a retelling of a significant event that has happened in Nigeria. Even though this movie has its flaws, has its other side, but at least it succeeded in shedding light in a crucial event that has happened in Nigeria and the ongoing fight for justice. And particularly, this movie actually brings me thinking, if truly Nigeria is a democratic country with democratic leaders, or dictator leaders disguising under the democracy. So guys, if you enjoyed this review, please don't forget to thumb up for me to keep me going. And if you have any opinion or anything to say about the movie, please let us know in the comment section below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video with your loved one, and see you next time again. Bye for now.